Hello and welcome to Frank's School. I'm going to speak softly because it's before dawn, everyone's sleeping. This is the third year, 57th video, 57th day first video. And I'm putting this on to explain what's coming. I actually already made the second video. What I did was I filmed my efforts, beginning efforts, to build a cheap and easy but good fireplace down in the barn. I say barn, but it's not. It was a barn. It's more of a shop, and don't worry, there's going to be nothing flammable anywhere near it. You know, I thought I wasn't planning on doing that yesterday, but as I was doing it, I thought, you know, why not? I'm thinking the process through. I don't know exactly what this fireplace is going to look like. I'm operating by principle. And because I can buy a certain kind of specialized 45-degree angle block, you'll see in that video. I'm also doing it for the guys in Bedford. I go to Bedford about once a week, and I go to where they sell blocks, and I buy this odd assortment of blocks and different sizes, different shapes. And the guys finally asked me, "What are you building? What are you building now?" Last year it was something else, which maybe I'll show you. And they said, you're always putting videos on. Why don't you make a video for us, or let us see? So in a way, this is for the guys in Bedford, Doughton, and Carl, Roger, and other guys that sell me these blocks. But I also thought, I came away thinking, you know, cakes and ale, that's a Shakespearean quote. In real time right now, I'm making the course catalog for Frank's School, and you know, I'm being somewhat serious about it and listing all the courses, but shall there be no more cakes and ale, says Sir Toby Belch, I think, in Twelfth Night. Are we going to have any more fun? And so in a way, this is cakes and ale. This is a project, and I had also said, or if I didn't, I will, that in the third year, gradually, no, I don't think I said this yet, gradually I'm going to go to projects, which I spell that way. Projects, and there are many. I probably have 15 ongoing projects, but they are all heading in the direction of a museum, which I am trying to create. So there'll be more. The Beast was a project. The Neighbor's Barn is a project, and there are many others. All right, now back to the fireplace. In principle, I don't have a lot of money, and so I have to build it on the cheap. So I want to build a cheap and easy fireplace, but it's got to be good. It has to draw, which is a real challenge for a fireplace. You don't want to spend all that money, build a fireplace which you think is pretty, and then the smoke rolls out the front. It's got to draw. So I'm trying to do that, and since I don't have a lot of money, I'm going to buy as little as possible. Anything I've already got that will work, I will use. I have to make it safe. I know about building codes. Now where I live, out on the farm, in a building that is not insured, I don't ignore them. I mean, I've read them, I've studied them, I've built a chimney and fireplace to code. I know about them. But later on, I think I'm going to have a lot to say about those building codes. I think they are very flawed. Now, I use little or no mortar, and I use as little mortar as possible, which in this case so far has been none. That means that if I build something and it doesn't look right, well then I take it apart and build it again. It's like a child playing with blocks. Now if I had used mortar, it would be a done deal. Everything would have had to be pre-designed and all figured out on paper, like architects do, and then you build it. Again, I'm going to come around as a critic of a lot of modern building approaches. Behind the wall, there is a sloped chimney. I've learned that works, a chimney that actually lays on the ground. And now it's only going to go so far, and then it's going to go up plumb. But I'll show you that later as well. And then I guess the other thing to tell you is that you know, by doing it this way, the viewers can come along in the design process. Someone looking at this can say, no, that's not going to work, or what are you going to do for a smoke chamber, or what's the throat going to be? They could ask me, or I might just say, well, wait and see. But maybe they'll contribute ideas, I don't know. So anyway, back to real time. It's the fall of the year. I'm going into fall foliage to demonstrate Richard McCoy's machinery to help with that again today. I've got something else next week, sort of very special to do related to the course. I'll very soon, within a day or two, finish the course catalog as it stands now. And I have a public speaking event coming up in a little over a week. And other things to do before I settle into a fairly serious subject for about a month, which will be Wages Paradigm. All right, this has maybe been a little bit erratic, but I didn't really plan to do this, so it's by way of explanation. Hope to see you next time.